Are you streaming?
Yeah.
All right. So, so before we head down to the miners' exchange, two items of housekeeping. So, first of all, let me get the. So when from the miners' exchange, Archon, you asked for an appraisal on 2 garnets, 5 malachite, 5 carnelians, 2 peridots, a pearl, and a jade frog statue. Halia tells you that the garnets are each worth about 10 gold. Malachites are worth about 15 gold each. Carnelians are worth about 10 gold each. The peridots are worth 15. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing peridot correctly.
Yep.
Pearl is... She's unsure about the pearl because it's not a...
Precious gem.
It's from the sea.
A gem, right. It's not like a stone-based gem or anything like that. But she would guess it to be anywhere from maybe 75 to 125 gold. She's not sure. She said you need a jeweler that specializes in that to know. The jade statue, probably something similar. You'd have to talk to a jeweler or somebody else, but she's guessing that that's anywhere from 30 to 50 gold.
And would she buy any of it?
So her specialty is more in precious metals. She would suggest that you talk to... in this town, there's not really a market for these. She would suggest you talk to... either go into Neverwinter or talk to Barthen. He may be able to broker them for you. But she does say that if you have him broker it, it would probably be at a reduced cost because he would have to cover expenses. All right, the other item was... okay, Ahlen, you wanted to do something with Rirali's sword?
Yeah, I wanted to inspect it to see if I could determine the provenance of it.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
I was going to ask you that. What sort of... Is it like an Arcana check? Or...
I think technically it is... I think it's an identify spell.
Okay, well I don't have an identify. I don't have identify, so...
Yeah, it's generally a... So the identify spell, you choose an object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic-imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it acquires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
So the only reason I was asking is because I think when you handed it to Rirali, you'd asked her to make a check of some kind.
She did a history check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I do a history check on it? Or is it...
Yeah, sure.
Your call. Okay. Oh, come on.
You don't know... You've never seen this sword before.
Okay.
Or heard of it, or you don't know anything about it. But if you were to ask Rirali, she could tell you.
She failed, I think, right?
Yeah, I failed. I have no idea what the sword is.
That's why I was checking.
Okay.
All I know is from the little you told me.
You could ask somebody in the town. They might have... Someone who's been in the town for a while might know of it.
Okay.
All right, so we're down at the Miners' Exchange. So Mikashi and Archon have both they've settled up their business as far as the appraisal of the gems. Archon and Mikashi, what would you guys like to do?
We'll just wait for the group to show up.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
All right. So the group all heads down, and they're all down at the exchange. And Halia looks up and says, "Oh, so you do travel together."
So sick of the people in this town.
But she does smile graciously and say, "How can I help you?"
Do we want to give her the note? Alan's a little apprehensive.
My
But-
vote
That
was
would've been
no,
something
but
for this time.
it seemed like the group wanted to.
Yeah, Alan's vote is no. I got the impression that we wanted to though. As a
I
group.
got the impression that we wanted the gold.
Yeah, gold is nice. Erod, what do you think? Let's let Erod decide.
100 gold, Erod? Or no?
Or not give it to the shady lady.
For 100 gold.
Can I do a check on it?
Sure. What sort of check you want?
Like, what would be the difference? So history would tell me, like, kind of what's it's been, and what would insight do?
Insight would kind of give you an indication, kind of motivations, I guess, or you know, what she may have, just from her expressions and what she says, just, you know, what, not necessarily what she's planning on doing with it.
If she's trustworthy or not?
In some cases, yeah. I mean, if you roll high enough.
All right.
So yeah, you can go ahead and roll an insight check. So you get the sense that she's earnest about wanting. So the offer that she had made before was to eliminate the Red Brand leader, eliminate Glassstaff, and she was going to offer you 100 gold, and she wanted proof of that. So she. You think that there may be something behind that request, but you're not sure if you're correct in that assumption.
Wait, did she want us? She didn't want us to kill him. She just wanted the correspondence, right? She got really like.
She
Like,
wanted you to eliminate the Red Brand leader and bring any correspondence.
I asked her, and she was all like, "Oh no, God, why would you suggest that? Killing."
Yeah, I got the impression eliminate she was using that word liberally.
I don't even think she used eliminate. She used another word. In my memory.
Or like to otherwise take him out, but she never said to kill him.
What do you think, Erod?
Yeah, I think she thought that was distasteful, but she left it up to you. She just wanted him eliminated.
Well, I mean, he's gone. Would you consider that eliminated?
We don't have to tell her that.
So can I, like, kind of press her to try to look into it more?
If somebody wants to... if somebody wants to assist you, I'll allow that.
I'll assist him.
Alright.
What is it that you need this correspondence for that you were talking about?
She smiles at you with, like she's humoring you, and says, that is not something you should concern yourself with. Consider it proof that Glassstaff is gone.
It's interesting that she knew that there would be correspondence.
Indeed.
It's your call, man.
So I'll let you, Ahlen, roll a insight check.
Okay.
So because you're assisting, I'll let you take the second one.
Yay.
So you look at her and there's an indication a clear indication that she has ulterior motives for wanting the Red Brand leader gone. You also sense that although she does parse her words to not say that she wants him killed, that is what she's looking for.
All right, I guess I'll pull Erod aside and tell him this, and I'm kind of deciding unilaterally to let Erod decide. Does anyone object to letting Erod take the call here? All right, it's your call, man.
I would just like to remind everyone, 100 gold.
And this is a sword?
No, it's a note.
Oh.
Yeah.
note.
I'm sorry.
There's a
Yeah,
note
you
that we
weren't here in the last session. So there's a handout that is a letter to Iarno, and that is Iarno was Glassstaff.
Yeah, it basically reveals that Iarno is Glassstaff and says that suggests that they knew we were coming into town and that we were supposed to be captured.
Hmm.
How'd that go for him?
Yeah.
And Iarno is the leader of the Red Brands in this area.
Is she like a rival gang or something?
Could be.
I don't know. Do you guys think it's worth?
Well?
Do you think it's worth pressing anymore?
No, I think we got all the information. I mean, that was a critical insight check, so that's probably all the information we're going to get.
Yeah. Okay, then let's take the money and run.
All right, Ahlen hands over the note.
All right. So she looks at the note and she kind of raises an eyebrow. And you can hear her kind of whisper that well, this is unexpected. She looks up at you and smiles and says, "Oh, this is good news. The Red Brands are no longer a threat to this town." And she seems genuinely happy about that.
Good. There's just the small matter of payment.
Of course. And she goes back into a safe behind her and pulls out 100 gold and hands it over to Erod.
Yoink.
And she kind of glances an eye at Mikashi. Just a glance that kind of imparts that she's got something to say to Mikashi, but she doesn't say
He
anything.
wants his D.
Nothing, nothing like that.
All right, I'm done here.
Yeah. Is there anything else we can help you with or assist with, Miss whatever her last name was?
Thornton.
Thornton.
She looks at you, and then she looks back to Mikashi and says, "Oh no, you've done more than enough. Thank you very much."
All right. Cool. I bounced. Mouse. Alright, well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Thornton, not Zentarum. That is not her last name, Miss Thornton.
No, that's her organization.
Thornberry.
Yeah, right?
Actually, I don't think you know.
Wildfire.
Well, yeah, I guess Mikashi did tell you of his conversation. So yeah, you know that she's part of the Zentarum.
And I walk out.
Okay. So everybody has left the building. All right.
I will let the party know that I will catch up with them shortly.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So as everybody's heading back up to wherever you're going, I guess you're all congregating outside. Mikashi sticks around. And Halia just smiles at him expectantly.
I walk over to the counter and nod.
Can I help you?
I'm gonna do as I'm completely blanking out on the whole conversation that happened last time. Was it something in particular she said to me that she wanted me to do?
No. So, so she senses your hesitation, and she says,
"All right." She offered that that we could join the Zentarum or something like that, or work with them.
Yeah. So that was to you. So she says, "You've done very well. Have you thought about our previous conversation about broadening your horizons?"
I have thought about it. I believe meeting with my guild that is currently held in Neverwinter. Before I make any permanent arrangements or agreements, I will have to consort with them. But I do appreciate your offer.
So she frowns, and she says, "This is not between me and them. This is between me and you."
But you see, my guild does not deal in simple merchandise or artisan wares. We have other skills that may be beneficial to an organization such as yours, the way you describe it. We have been carefully gaining associates in our travels from Far East. and we wish to maintain a network with benefactors that have strong political ties in this area of the world. So the next time I come to see you about this conversation, it will be with information that would be greatly beneficial for you and your organization. But for now, I must let my other clansmen know of this potential arrangement.
So she kind of raises an eyebrow and says, "I see." And then she has a kind of an apologetic look and says, "Unfortunately, our organization cannot have competing interests. We value a singular focus. I'm not. Perhaps you are not who the person that I am looking for." And she smiles and says, I wish you well in your travels, and congratulations on eliminating the Red Brands."
You're very welcome, Lady Thornton. And I bow towards her.
And she nods and turns back to her paperwork.
Have a good day. And I leave the Miners' Exchange.
Okay. Alright, so what is everybody else doing? I'm assuming...
I'm just hanging out with the others, I think.
Okay, so you guys were waiting for Mikashi, or were you heading...
Yeah.
Alright, so now that you're all together, what would you guys like to do?
So I was thinking I might do a quick list of the kind of next activities that I've recorded that we can talk about, and I'm curious if I missed anything. We've got this Rockseeker mystery where we've got these Rockseeker brothers out somewhere nearby camping. We've got an abandoned town somewhere with undead, like where the people we just rescued told us there was some trinket hidden somewhere. We got the orcs on the road northeast. We've got the banshee thing with the spell book for Sister Rirali, and we've got Cragmaw. Am I missing anything? Glassstaff is apparently long gone.
What was the first one that you mentioned?
There's the Rockseeker brothers.
Oh, okay.
Who are camping somewhere nearby, and we don't know what. No one's heard, seen neither hide nor hair of them. We don't really have a lead on that one, I don't think. But we could maybe search the nearby forest. Is that everything? I'll take that.
That's what I remember.
I say we go check out this Cragmaw place.
So out of character, it seems like that's the one that most advances the plot. I'm kind of interested in doing like the side quests, but
Wait, did you mention the thing with the banshee?
Kind of interested in that one. In part because there's a spell book involved, and I'm a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a conversation that she had with you?
No, but I think was it Mikashi? I think someone told me about it.
Yeah,
she told him and me,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have told Ahlen.
Okay. Do you... So, whichever one of you, and this is an oversight on my part, whichever one of you that she told about that quest, she also gave you...
That would have been you and Mikashi.
Okay.
So she
came
gave
after
you
Other than the vial of holy water.
yeah.
Potions.
So when she mentioned the banshee thing, and that there was that spell book, she would have given you actually, I don't think she actually offered the. She mentioned that they were looking for that, and I don't think anybody committed to it.
Yeah, I think.
Looking for what?
The book.
Yeah, I said I offered that I'd check it out when we were done with the looking for Gundren.
Check it out or come back to her.
Check
Let's
yeah,
say
she said.
all right, so let's say that you checked it out. You said you would check it out. All right, so she would have accepted that as accepting the quest. So she would have given you Sister Rirali would have asked excuse me, for somebody to bring Agatha a suitable gift, and she would have given you a jeweled silver comb to persuade the Banshee to tell you what she knows about the location of a spell book. The Bow Gentle spell book. She believes that a character who flatters Agatha's vanity might be able to trade the comb for an answer.
That would probably be more up Rirali's alley.
And I think she would have also given you 3 healing potions.
She did.
This is what she did? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So then you.
Which we've already used up.
Okay.
Boy, have we.
Alright.
I have one that I never used because we took that long rest.
I think I have one left.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Alright.
Well, there you go.
I apologize for going on that side tangent. I wanted to make sure that you had everything you needed for that, if you needed to do that quest.
No worries.
Alright, so.
Well, knowing that now, I'll give the comb to Rirali. And she's all about flattery. I'm not so big on the charisma.
Okay.
Alright, sweet. Little silver comb.
I'm going to ask Mikashi, did you get the impression, or I guess you told Rirali too, we don't have the impression that she was kind of giving this mission in confidence, right?
No.
Okay.
Like secret confidence?
Yeah, like, so that last mission at the Miners Exchange was kind of this, like, shady Mikashi and her deal, right? So I didn't know if Rirali was like, by the way, just to Mikashi.
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
And if you walked in, she would probably tell you also. She was just sort of throwing that information out there. Seeing what would stick.
She
So I
was
got
offering
out
it to
there for a
anybody
second.
that was being helpful, yeah.
Cool.
I got out there for like a minute to 30 seconds. The moment Ahlen, you said, here's a list of things. That's all I heard. And I came back.
I'll quickly relist the list of options that I've heard that I think we have. I'm not sure if I missed any. We've got the Rockseeker brothers who are camping out somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
We've got the abandoned town with undead and some kind of maybe trinket or magical item hidden in some store that we learned about from the. We've got the Orc Menace on the road to the northeast. We've got the Banshee thing for Sister Rirali, and we've got the Cragmaw Castle thing.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I'm always up for killing orcs or goblins.
Are orcs generally like much stronger than goblins, or are they like on the same level?
Yeah, extra stronger.
Orcs are definitely stronger than gobbies. Gobbies are basically pop monsters. Orcs are kind of like pop monsters grown up.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine orcs would be too much tougher than red brands.
Or bugbears? Like, are they on the same level as bugbears?
Yeah, about the same level as a bugbear.
Yeah.
So you're not
Generally
as strong?
smarter though,
They
and
have
they like
different
to
abilities.
attack in packs.
Attacking packs. Okay. Alright.
Think
Yeah,
of Green Tide.
They probably only attack like once, right? Not like our red brand friends.
Depends. They
Hopefully.
generally favor the barbarian class.
Alright. And there's a town with a bunch of undead. And we can go flatter the fuck out of our banshee friend Agatha and look for the brothers. Okay, sweet. Alright, got it.
Okay.
So Duradin's voting goblins or orcs?
Aye.
How about you, Mikashi?
As much as I would like to head towards Cragmaw Castle, which is what Clark said had dragged Undren off to. We don't know exactly where it is, and that's a fairly large area to search up in that forest. So I'm thinking on the way, well, no, it's kind of out of the way, but it's like maybe a beeline towards Coneyberry to do the Banshee thing. And whatever is in that general direction to the west. And go, I guess, keep heading north.
Yeah, you
And-
actually just inspired me. It's possible, it might be a long shot, but it's possible that if we were to go for the orcs, they might have a better idea of where Cragmaw Castle is, since they're they're north-ish.
Well, they might not have any idea at all. It
That's
could be
true.
a totally disparate tribe of orcs.
It could, but I mean, assuming that would be, you want to kill orcs, right? So if that's something that's kind of on the way, and maybe there's a small chance we can get some intel. What about you, Archon?
My vote's to find the Gundren brothers.
Do we have any clues for? Do you guys know? I don't have anything written down from them for them other than they're somewhere nearby.
So you recall that the Rockseeker brothers had camped somewhere outside of town, but have not been seen in weeks.
And we haven't come across a camp that they might have made.
Well, we haven't really been around either.
Yeah, actively looking for them? No, not really.
No, I mean, we literally haven't left this town. We came in and we just sort of stayed. So we don't know really what's around here. Oh, no, I did ask the goblin. I did ask Droop. He had no idea.
So what's your favorite plan, Rirali?
I'm also with either going to find the brothers or go with Agatha.
Sorry, Agatha? Which one was that?
The Banshee.
The
Oh.
Banshee. I'm like on a first name basis with all these.
Erod, what's your vote?
Mine is to go find the brothers.
Okay. It sounds like we've got a quorum on brother seeking Rockseekers.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that.
Plus, we level up probably next,
Yeah.
next long rest. It'd be nice to be close to town before we go somewhere to do that. On a meta level. We need a whole day for that, so I prefer to be close by.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
you're gonna look around for the Rockseeker brothers?
That's the plan.
All right. Okay. So you are going. Where are you looking?
North of
For
town.
some reason, what did you say? North?
North of town.
All right. So let me switch you back.
Where did we
to-
come from? The
We
south?
came from the north.
Yeah, never winters in the north.
Yeah. So we should look. They're probably like. Is there forest nearby?
So
Uh,
are you generally looking around here?
So they found like a mine, right? Or they found like the cave. So if we go east, it looks like it's a little more rocky that direction.
Yeah. I mean, you could.
I'm asking the group.
Well-
Does that make sense?
When we were told where they were camping, did it make it seem like it was 100 miles away, or was it just outside of town?
Kind of. The implication was that they were like within, a few miles of the town.
Wouldn't Sildar know?
Sildar. Let me check.
Did we have asked him? Is that something we ever asked him?
I don't know if we did. It's a good question and a very natural question to ask.
Did we ask anyone about these brothers?
You have asked about them, and they just the people in the town just say that they were camped outside of town, but they haven't been seen recently.
Yeah, that's all we've
Just-
been told.
Yeah, we've never gotten any answers from anybody in town.
So
Fucking
Sildar told you that that they had located the entrance to the Wave Echo Cave. Gundren. Yeah, he's not sure where they are. When he got to town, he would have heard the same thing, that they were camped outside of town.
What part of the map would the orcs be in?
The orcs are on the
Somewhere
Tribor
up here.
Trail.
And how much is each hex?
5 miles.
5 miles.
So we just look in the hex right above town?
If you want to, so let's say for simplicity, you kind of check the area that this circle expands to. So let's say, one hex on either side in a circle around Phandalin. Is that fair enough?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you guys are doing searching around the area. And you search for the better part of the early afternoon. So you're searching like a 5-mile radius kind of thing. Not that you're... I mean, how exhaustive are you searching? Are you just kind of checking out the area, getting some highland, and just
We're
kind
looking
of
for a camp, so it should be something that's not too hard to...
Okay. So the first part of the afternoon, you're kind of wandering around, and you do encounter...
Agree.
So
Did
when you...
anyone else just have the Pokemon theme just like theme just pop in their mind?
Big tall grass
I
around.
can't say I did. All right. So you're kind of you're looking in the hills to the southeast of Phandalin, and you encounter a lone ogre kind of wandering around in the hills.
Hey, buddy.
Have you seen the Rockseekers?
You
anywhere?
approach.
Are we like a long way away from? Can we see him from a distance?
Well, it's all ogre now.
I think you've already kind of introduced yourself.
Okay. All right.
All right. So
I'll tip my hat to him.
so the ogre says, He says, "We lost."
Oh
We
no,
as in-
buddy.
What were you looking for?
Things to kill.
So, like, food? Are you hungry, man?
You're a bit good at bearing.
And he kind of he's hanging a club is in his hand, and he's kind of tapping it on the ground, and he says, "Hunger for blood."
You should go north.
I'm gonna move
Oh,
50
yeah.
feet away.
So he says, "I should stay right here," and he roll initiative.
Alan, why is it always you?
We don't have any tokens there, do we?
I do.
Yeah.
Give me one.
Me, what did I
I'm
do?
sorry. I don't have you on here, do I?
No.
Um,
Alan, you're always getting us into these situations. I just want you to know
I am?
that.
I was trying to be friendly.
Ogres are generally not so friendly. Just so that's
Yeah.
why I going forward.
Well, so
But
we
they're
would have fought
dumb,
him
too.
either way.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Could have worked.
we're not gonna have any position or anything like that. We don't need a battle map for this. Oops.
Oh, there we are. Stop it. Taskbar, please.
All right, that's you guys.
Oh! Hey, that's not shit!
There we go.
Oh. Jesus.
All right.
I dare Erod to hit him with his shocking grasp.
Electric bat
Oh.
touch.
Get wrecked.
All right. So Mikashi, you are up.
Is there anywhere for me to hide?
You're in the hills. You can hide, but you're not going to be hiding anywhere near the ogre. So
It's all just open field where he's at.
it's not open field. It's kind of hilly, but you know where he's at is kind of would be at the bowl of some hills. So it's not like you'd be able to run up and attack him within one round. So you can hide, but you'd have to be a ranged attack, and you would have to spend basically a turn to get up close to him.
Yeah. So is he like coming at us? Is he charging at us?
He doesn't appear to be charging at this point.
Okay. I'll hold my action till he gets within 30 feet to throw a kunai at him, but otherwise I'm going to wait for Rirali and Duradin to hit him.
Okay. All right. So Mikashi is holding his action, and you're hiding, right?
No.
Oh, you're not? Okay. You're just kind of staying where you are?
Yeah.
All right. Duradin.
Alright, Duradin's gonna say a quick prayer to Clangadin and thrust his hand out, firing a bolt of radiant energy at the ogre.
Okay.
Or like, how close is he to us right now?
He is probably about 40 feet away.
Okay.
Guessing that's a miss.
That just hits.
Oh wow.
He's big. Okay, so what's the damage? 15.
15 radiant, and there's another effect on top of that. Give me just a moment, I'll post it. Okay, or maybe I won't. Basically,
It's just radiant, I think.
Well, no, it's like the next person that attacks him gets like advantage or something like that.
Yeah. What he said.
Alright, so a flash of light streaks toward a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attacking its target. On a hit, the target takes 46 radiant, and the next attack roll made against the target before the end of your next turn, has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light. Okay. Alright, so next person has advantage. Okay. So you hit him for 15 radiant, and he's enraged by this. All right, Ahlen.
I will cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
And I will, pull up this spell real quick so you know what it does. I do an attack roll, and it does 3d something damage of my choice.
Okay. That hits.
I guess I'll do 14 fire damage.
All right.
And I will back away about 20 feet, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. Rirali.
How's he looking?
He's angry. He's got some singe marks on him from the chromatic orb. Which one was it that gave the fire? Chromatic orb?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got some singe marks on him from that. That seemed to hit very close to where Duradin's guiding bolt was. So he's looking pretty harsh in that area, but you're not really able to tell, what his health is at. He seems to be he's not happy right now.
And he's like 40 feet away from me?
He's about 40 feet away, yep.
Can't really do anything. So, I stand my ground. And if he comes in my range, I attack him. So I hold until he's within my I don't know, my reach.
Okay.
That's the word.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right. Archon.
I'll go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast. Why not?
And that hits. You guys are rolling good. Alright. So that hits, and that seems to have slowed him a little bit. He kind of took a half a step back on that, and seems to be breathing heavily, or at least heavier than he was.
And then I'll stand behind Rirali.
Okay. Erod.
How far can I move?
You can. It's on your token. I think it's the blue one. I'm sorry, green one. You can move 30 feet, so you can
30.
get within 10 feet of them.
All right. I'm gonna just hang out back there.
Okay. Are you moving back, or are you staying where you are?
I'm just staying where I am.
All right. So let me just kind of arrange, so I have it in my mind. All right. All right. Are you holding for anything, or?
No, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Or try to.
All right. So that hits for 10, and he just kind of shakes his head, just. And it is now his turn. And and he is going to run up. Oh, you're moving back?
No.
Okay. So he's going to run up to Duradin, and he's going to yell, "Puny dwarf!" And he's going to swing his great club and miss. So he's wounded enough that he kind of stumbles as he's getting close to Duradin and just swings and completely misses. And just roars in frustration. So Mikashi, you had held your action, and Rirali, you had held yours. I think...
he's within 20 feet now.
To be fair, I think this is more of the arrangement.
I mean,
so he's...
you could say that I just didn't, I'll just wait till my next turn, I don't have to take 2 attacks, you could just go to the next turn.
If that's what you
start
want to
at
do.
the top again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'll throw a kunai at his back with sneak attack damage.
Okay, that hits.
Bam. And shabam.
Alright, so... how would you want to describe that?
I throw it at the way he's standing up. It looks like no one get a good shot at the back of his neck. I want to try to aim for a vital spot that will sever his spine from his skull.
Sure. So as he's running up and swinging at Duradin and he misses, he exposes his neck, the back of his neck to you, and the kunai goes right between his shoulder blades at the base of the neck and just severs his spinal cord, and he falls down dead.
And I just saunter over to his corpse.
Okay.
And I take my kunai back out.
All right.
Clean the blood off of it.
Spit on the ogre, just filthy beast.
It does no damage. All right.
It hurts his pride in the afterlife. That's enough for me.
Okay.
Search him. I doubt he's carrying much interesting, but
Erod walks over and
He what?
walks back to his place because he doesn't have shocking grasp armed.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's a shame.
wait, isn't shocking grasp? It's not a cantrip.
Or did you replace it?
I think I replaced it. Let me look real quick.
You must have electric pad touch prepared.
It is a cantrip. Okay,
Yeah.
I do walk
You always have
over.
it.
All right.
Shock him back
Tell
to
me
life.
it like jump starts his heart and he gets back up.
No.
Performed CPR on him.
No.
Clear.
If it was it was close. I mean, I probably could have allowed that, but because he severed his spinal cord, he's gone.
Damn it, Mikashi.
So he kind of jolts on the ground, but nothing.
Nice. When Erod comes back, I give him a high five. Good job.
Then you hit him with the shocking grasp.
Nailed it.
All right. So I think I heard Ahlen say you search a body.
Yeah.
All right. So you search. There's a pouch hanging from his waist, and it has 17 copper pieces in it.
All right, that goes to Archon.
All right.
Did I ever give those 100 gold to Archon? She gave them to me, right?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
Yeah, I believe she gave them to me, and I gave them to Archon.
Okay.
FYI.
All right. Okay, so
what am I writing down?
100 gold from Thornton.
I think
Yeah.
you did give it to him. It was the 100 from the miners exchange. The reward.
Oh, I didn't write that down.
Yeah, she gave it to me, so I gave it to you.
Okay.
And there was nothing on the ogre?
17
copper. Yeah.
Oh, is that being given to me or not?
Yes, that has been given to you.
Okay.
All right.
Shall we continue our search?
So you continue. I'm assuming you continue your search.
Yep.
All right. So you continue your search into the evening, and it seems pretty uneventful. You see what appears to have been a campsite. It's more of a campfire that was burned out long ago. Days, weeks. You're not really sure. If anybody wants to roll a survival check, you can do that.
Ooh, that should be me.
I'll let somebody give so Ahlen gets advantage. So you roll a survival check and you detect that the campsite, just kind of looking around, it looks as though a smaller humanoid had been in the area with some horses, at least more than one, and the campfire seems to have been out for weeks, at least a couple of weeks, and it looks as though everything had there appears to be there doesn't appear to be any sign of struggle or anything like that.
Can we tell which direction they left with their horses?
There's not really, no. I mean, there's the area that where the campfire was kind of dirt and tamped down grass. So you're able to make out some of the footprints there. But once they get outside of that area, you're not sure which direction they went.
Okay. I'm okay with continuing the search then. We can at least till the end of the day, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. And okay, so you search the rest of the day. It's probably around 8 p.m. ish. You haven't been able to find anything except for that one campsite, and you've kind of done a spiral, and you're back to the north road that comes into town.
Okay, I guess we should head back into town unless someone wants to do something else.
And then I think we're going to find them out here at this point.
Yeah, I think we've done all we can.
I agree.
All right. So we find ourselves back in town. Where are you guys heading once you're in town?
Is the Barthen's provisions still open?
Not at this time of night. It's about
Okay.
8 o'clock.
Oh, what do we do next?
How late? I forget how late we go. Role playing tonight. Is it to a 10 or till 11?
to 1
So,
a.m.
so out of character, we're really close. I was just kind of determining what you guys was next course of action was once you got into town. Then was going to call it.
Well, I think we just need to decide on where to go next on the to-do list. Because we can't find the brothers.
Yeah, so I guess we could just decide that and then go to the inn and go to sleep. Level up, hopefully.
And like I mentioned before, trying to find Cragmaw is probably going to take a lot longer than our search today for the brothers. So once we start on that, we'd have to be committed.
Yeah,
So my
I'm
work's with either the orcs or Agatha then. Yeah, right.
all right. We'll go up the list then. Mikashi, what do you think next?
I believe finding out what we can from the orcs, if it doesn't turn into if we can avoid a melee, that'd be preferable, but going through the orcs up towards Coneyberry would be my preferred course of action.
How's that sound to you, Erod?
What was that again? Sorry.
Going to the west up the Tribord Trail to engage in a discourse with the band of orcs.
I think the orcs are to the east, though. Right? Orcs are northeast.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, east.
Yeah.
To the northeast up the trail, and then Coneyberry looks like it's a little bit further than that, than where we would probably encounter the orcs. But I don't think we know for certain where they are on the trail. We just know they're in that vicinity.
Okay.
I'm down with that, actually.
All right. Sound good to you, Archon?
Yep.
All right. Sounds like our next plan is orcs, then... orcs next, then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So everybody turns in for the night at the inn. Move you guys down there. And everybody subtract 1 silver piece for the night. We're taking a long rest, so everybody can restore back to full health, although I don't think anybody took any damage in that round. And you can restore, I think you can restore the rest of your hit die, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So everybody should be at full hit die, and all you spellcasters are back to your full spell strength. Cool. All right, so we also are giving out...
Handy.
Are giving out...
You say handies?
No, I am not giving out those.
Handy wipe.
I am giving out...
49 XP.
It actually works out to 50 experience points. The party earned 300 experience, divided by 6 is 50 experience points each, and you all get to level
Perfect.
up. Alright, so for next session, please everybody be prepared to describe how you level up. I believe this is a significant level for a couple of you. So if there's any additional things that you're getting, any new abilities and such, please be prepared to share those with us, and we'll spend about 10 minutes or so just kind of going through that at the beginning of the session, and then we'll get into things.
How many XP was it?
You get 50.
So you should have a total of 900 now.
Oh, just 50. Okay.
Yep. So you should be just at level 3, right?
Yep.
Yep. Cool. All right, well done, guys.